Good morning. It's Monday, February 24th, and that means two things. Sign up for the Lighting Specialist and Controls course already. Also, it's time for the Lighting Industry News Brief brought to you by Keystone Tech and the Direct Drive Emergency Tube. This is a UL Type B T8 tube, fully compliant with their 924 standard. It's really great for incorporating the battery directly into the form factor. It is a permanent installation. No one's going to make a mistake and pull this out. And it still comes with Keystone's Color Select. That's right. One device with 5 colors on a switch. Saves you time, saves you effort, keeps your customer happy. That's KeystoneTech.com. Let's get into the news. The United States Department of Energy has paused efficiency rules for a number of consumer goods, including some general service lamps, as well as toilets, shower heads, HVAC units. No details on the actual legislative levers they pulled to pause them or how long the pause will be. More specific is that the US DOE has paused testing standards on 4 specialty lamp types. So new requirements for a number of things like tunable lamps, color changing stuff, even like shatterproof stuff. Those are delayed until later this year. For now, the Environmental Protection Agency has backed out of $20 billion worth of projects. These are projects that were previously approved based on grants for the Inflation Reduction Act or the Greenhouse Gas Reduction Fund. They're just gone. They're done. That's it. President Donald Trump insists, without any studies or research, that tariffs will not affect prices for Americans, whether that's business owners or individual consumers. And there are already court challenges pending for any tariffs that do emerge between the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. More details, please visit nail.org to find out more. Otherwise, Nanoleaf has permanently reduced prices for their smart, decorative RGB panels, but only in Canada. Only in Canada. Lighting News Now has published a directory of lighting manufacturers that will be known to be made in the USA, and trade shows are just going to get more expensive for everyone. That's just how the tariffs are going to work. Elemental LED is expanding their HQ, adding 40,000 square feet in Reno, Nevada. Nev Gold struck antimony. Sorry. This is a Nevada mining project in the Limousine Butte. They're digging for gold out there, but they found antimony gold alloy, and antimony is used in some lighting projects. Just Ukraine. They're not the Ukraine. Sorry. They have rejected a proposed U.S. rare earths deal, and in their defense, that deal was not good. NOStar will be buying ProLight Opto. They had previously already held a 53% stake in the company. Earnings are up at Universal Display with a quarterly margin at 36%. Sales are down at Fagerhult with a 3.4% decrease on the net last quarter. Sales are up at Valmont by 2%. We have an update on Signify's share buyback plan. They've already secured 136,000 shares, specifically to fund employee incentives. Get a Grip on Lighting talked to Spencer Miles about tariffs. Legrand and Rexel have received climate awards from CDP Star. Legrand got an A rating from this agency, and Rexel was recognized under their Science-Based Target Initiative. Kickler has named their Landscape Lighting Contractors of the Year, with designers and contractors being recognized. Lighting Europe has once again discovered that there are unsafe, non-compliant products being sold online. The 3rd edition of their mystery shopper exercise has found numerous issues on popular e-commerce sites. We have submissions opening for the Lit Design Awards, so if you're a designer who designed something in lighting that's lit, you can secure an early bird discount on your submission until the 30th of April. Brightview has secured a new round of funding with $7 million in Series B funds for the optics company. Scout Lighting is opening a new showroom in New York City. DNV has published a report on the future of lighting rebates. This is based on utility evaluations. It also identifies new opportunities. Orion has secured a new federal contract with $3 million in energy retrofits going ahead right away. SLL has opened up their applications for the Young Lighter Award. You have until the 28th of April. We also have a contest to fund new classroom lighting. This is an essay contest that will allow teachers to do a short video or a short paper to put human-centric lighting in their classrooms. The U.S. General Counsel has rescinded a number of worker protection policies. So, stay or pay rules, non-competes, training rate payment rules, those are all back. There are a number of other protections that are also gone. Again, nail.org, get all the details. In rep agency updates, SunLED has launched a qualified supplier program with AMS, Osram, Lumileds, and Luminous. USAI has ended their deal with SDA for ELA in the New York metro region. Salex has published a nice list of all of their partners that are made in Canada, if you need to know that, and the Dark Agency is officially formed. In legal news, DMF versus Elko has ended in an injunction. This is a 6-year case over trim and junction boxes that ended in $16,000 worth of damages. Diversified versus Moxie has been dismissed. This is based on a contract and competition complaints. Those were probably settled out of court. Schneider Electric has patented a new AI for safety. The Electrostructure Trionex safety program detects potential process hazards. It's new. In events and webinars, Leducation has published their floor plan for the year. There's going to be 2 spots for food now. 2. We have some upcoming IES webinars, AI on the 27th and landscape lighting on the 20th of March. The ILP is hosting Illuminating the Future, Balancing Light and Dark Nightscapes. This will happen on the 27th of March in London, the UK one, the UK London. And we have 3 upcoming D-Lighthead talks with 3 webinars taking place on the 24th of April. In IoT news, Intel, Qualcomm, Pepsi, Infineon, and Wiliot have formed an alliance specifically to focus on connections on low-power, no-battery devices. The Design Lights Consortium has published an integration toolkit for network lighting controls and HVAC. The handbook includes case studies and templates. Amoresco has begun a smart city pilot in New Orleans, Louisiana, with 56 fixtures being tested for connectivity. Cisco has reported on 10 years of their country digital acceleration program. These are IoT projects from around the world. Cisco has also partnered with Panduit for PoE projects. FlashNet is testing a new smart street lighting connectivity project in Iceland with 6,000 fixtures getting linked up in Hafnarfjörður in Iceland. Sorry, it's like the D that's also a TH sound. I can't do that. I don't speak it. Sorry. The ETSI has formed a new data sharing committee. This is a new technical committee on data solutions to standardize how data gets shared. Chris Walgamot was on the Lighting Controls podcast. Bea has secured funds, $36 million in venture capital for the semiconductor startup. Skykes has partnered with Forte Developments, which means 3 very large multifamily residential projects will be coming preloaded with connected gear. Kumux has partnered with Kscape to add AI to Office AV. Leviton has opened a new customer service experience center in Nashville with a new demo space for network products going ahead. And Avion a maker of Bluetooth controls, joining the Lighting Controls Association. In R&D, red light in the morning boosts your color differentiation if you're over 35. This is 3 minutes of deep red blasted right into your eyes. It's good for your color scale understanding. For turkeys, if you're a turkey, lighting controls are great for your meat quality. If you're not a turkey, figure it out, bud. And a Peruvian lamp maker has tapped into glucose-rich soil to grow houseplants that also power desk lamps. Probably not great large scale, but it's fun, it's cool. Might help some people out. On the dark side of things, we have self-driving cars once again being confused by something on the road that is totally normal. In this case, emergency vehicle lighting, the flashing sirens that indicate that something important is going on. Yeah, self-driving cars don't know what to do with those when they're on. Porsche headlights are being recalled due to brightness. The next model year of Teslas, all the way down, all the model numbers, will have adaptive headlighting. Depression has been linked with your circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythms do influence the caloric intake of teens. We have a new study recommending circadian entrainment for cardiac patients in the ICU. We have morning exercise linked with a cognitive boost later in the day for dancers, probably other people, but you can dance if you want to. Light pollution has once again been linked with the mass deaths of insects, and an airport in Jackson, Wyoming is seeking recognition from Dark Sky International. Mike Calhoun talks about his role in securing better lighting for his hometown as a local bureaucrat. Chico, California debates darkness in their rules. The New Ronan, Montana Town Commission has members that are in favor of a dark sky audit. The Burn Dairy has installed dark sky compliant lighting. Yorkshire is celebrating 10 years of darkness. And Turkey, the country, not the birds, will be pursuing recognition for one park this year from Dark Sky International. On the horticultural side of things, we have Just Vertical partnering with New Leaf. The first tomato crop from Greenwave is shipping out of vertical farms in Lviv, Ukraine. Biofeedback has won an autonomous greenhouse challenge. Square Roots has taken root in both Tokyo and Hokkaido, and Iowa is funding projects to grow mushrooms inside. In recommended reading, all these links on nailed.org. Talks smart cities. Dream jobs for the circular built environment. We have lacking a light bulb moment on efficiency in current U.S. politics. Are the feds, speaking of U.S. politics, leaving lighting regulation entirely? Do your counter staff have the right to a chair? How to go about LED sign retrofits? What goes into neuro-inclusive lighting design? The future of integration for controls on old T1 lines that are already available. PE firms, the modern Visigoth. A case study of Morelight's use of Dolly or MWKNX use of HVAC and lighting integration. In local news, Vermont is debating a new omnibus energy bill. We have $4 million in grants for Michigan airports. Iowa has proposed new grants for classrooms. We have new security lighting going ahead in Baltimore neighborhoods. Douglas County is going to be reducing their energy use. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the good land, is launching new street lighting. New Hanover County, North Carolina, is offering resilient development financing. What is resilient development financing? It's a lot like green financing, but it's, you don't say green, you don't say carbon. It's exactly the same. Guys, this is the future. You just say resilient. You don't say carbon. Sanford, South Carolina school boards are expanding their budget. Gillette, Wyoming budgets for municipal building renos are going ahead. Leslie Town Center in Tennessee is asking the city funds for new lighting. Mingo, West Virginia Board of Ed is shifting their renovation plans. Madison, New Jersey has approved their Board of Ed's renovation funds. Zionsville, Indiana is shifting their street lighting costs onto developers. We have safety upgrades going ahead at George W. Hill Prison in Delaware. Larch Hills, BC has illuminated 8 kilometers of cross-country ski trails. Sook, BC is updating their decorative lighting rules, and the Florida Department of Transportation has set new state-level rules for colored lighting on bridges. Again, internationally, Signify will be relighting and relamping 100 schools in the Udalguri region of India, and dimmed lighting, among other austerity measures in Indonesia, is provoking protests. And on the sports side of things, if you're paying attention to World Championship cricket right now, a glitch in LEDs in the wickets has changed the rules of cricket, possibly forever. In People News, the Canada Light Expo has appointed a new advisory board. The ALA is seeking a new president and CEO. Diane Mills is set to retire. Christiane Ribeiro Guimarães and Guimarães Hofer has been appointed to the head of communications at Siemens. We have 3 promotions going ahead at Warshauer, and Richard Kelly Grant recipients have been named. In things that are weird that I like, the Somerville ghost lights are probably the result of small earthquakes sparking parts of the railway line off each other. Indonesian volcanoes are burning blue due to sulfur gases. Rainbow upgrades for a basic lamp. That's right, this is a basic lamp you can buy from Home Depot, but you can make it all rainbow-ized, or you could build a Whopper-style light bar for your server rack. Whopper is from War Games, a movie with Matthew Broderick from the 80s. You know, only winning move, not to play. Anyway, I've been Scott Wachter. I want to thank you for your time, for your attention. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thank you to Nailed Otherwise. Have a great week. Enjoy the music. See ya.
I think you got me figured out. Was feeling sure, but you feel different now. Please don't raise your voice like I can't get that loud. Walking, living legend, I can't live in doubt. I'm alive, bitch, I'm alive, ayy. Confidence through the sunroof. There's one truth, I'ma die and there's nothing new. It's all been done under the sky and my tongue blue. Catering different when it's high, baby, come through. A couple things I wanna try, man, you're too afraid. I took a lot of different chances, but can you relate? I took a lot of shit for granted, but can you relate? Confused as fucking, then I panic, but can you relate? Now you too ashamed. I think you got me figured out. Was feeling sure, but you feel different now. Please don't raise your voice like I can't get that loud. Walking, living legend, I can't live in doubt. I'm alive, bitch, I'm alive, ayy. I'm in the corner and I feel it all. Ceiling floor, wall to wall, at least I'm feeling tall. The type of reach you wanna meet when you finna fall. You can't compete, you too weak, find a gym to call. With a cigar, I'm cigar black and tryna ball. I'm built for it, kill for it, this is not a test. A real poet here, hold it, this is not a breath. Bitch, it's a bullet, there's a difference between life or death. More or less. I think you got me figured out.
I think you got me.
Was feeling sure, but you feel different now.
I see you sure you got me.
Please don't raise your voice like I can't get that loud.
Oh, please don't think you got me.
Walking, living legend, I can't live in doubt. I'm alive, bitch, I'm alive, ayy. I'm really him, shout out my creator. Pump my shit, I poke my chest, blessing highly favored. Since we were banging on the desk, ain't trying to write a paper. Unless you taking rap song and graining off a flavor. Even when we was getting faded like a ball taper. I was telling all the homies we gon' make it out. Was in a hurry, vision blurry, couldn't make it out. Was doing shows, I was told they couldn't make it out. Look at me now, take a bow when they gave me numb. I heard you all, I recall every smoking gun. I played dumb, played humble, now that shit is done. That mediocrity is shunned, where we coming from? Y'all do enough to say you did it, we are not the same. Y'all living like you gon' respond, this is not a game. The cops are waiting for the day I go and cop a chain. Another nigga think he bigger, okay, ready, aim, here we go again. I think you got me figured out.
I think you got me.
Was feeling sure, but you feel different now.
I see you sure you got me.
Please don't raise your voice like I can't get that loud.
Oh, please don't think you got me.
Walking, living legend, I can't live in doubt. I'm alive, bitch, I'm alive, ayy. But can you relate?
relate? But can you relate?